I'm kind of nervous. There's a lot of people here.
I knew at this NARBC I wanted to do things differently. So I had plans to bring a huge lens that nobody else would be using. I'd be rubbing shoulders with some of the greatest faces in the reptile community, but my last plan grew into something larger than I ever expected.
Alright guys, shut up, this is important! Alright, so this time we're doing NARBC in a way that you've never seen before. Alright, I appreciate it. We'll see you next week. That's the lens. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That is a 600mm lens. This thing is huge. How's it going?
Don't you shoot me with that big damn thing. That's giving me, it's giving me a little envy. You know what I mean?
I call it the compensator.
What the hell?
Oh my god. That I got this lens was so I could get arms as big as JT here. That's the only reason. See, this guy, he's a real pro. He's the one who knows the stuff, like how to use it. I'm an amateur. Hide, 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 hide!
He is a Mojave Hidden Gene Woma Pinstripe Clown. This is pastel Mojave Hidden Gene Woma Clown. No pinstripe here. Get them side by side. They're not bad.
Right.
But I think the pinstripe does a lot for me. I see a lot of potential with the pinstripe for future projects.
We have 2 pattern mutations there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, if you compared to anything, what would you add it?
Mahogany.
Mahogany?
I think it needs some mahogany. That'll be interesting. Maybe some spot nose.
I saw this big old aperture light, and I knew that Brian was over here.
What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Yes.
Good to see you.
You too, man.
You a biker? Shit.
Oh, no, that's not from biking. That's from going to catch snakes in Florida. Catching snakes in Florida.
This one's for my OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, smile big.
Hey, Zach, you don't get the pieces stuck.
All right, so when you take geckos to a show, a lot of times because of the humidity, the light, the moving, everything, they fire down. And this one's looking pretty nice, but they'll get pretty colored out. See, yeah, definitely like that. And so, what Carl designed, and like this idea, this concept is just amazing. These are fireboxes. So they ensured that your gecko is gonna be fired up so you can see how it's gonna look. When you pick it up. So if you're dropping this kind of serious money, you can see the contrast, the pinks, everything like that. So nevertheless, I'm gonna film them all because they look great. John!
What's up, buddy?
Move. John!
Goal is to actually build up our collection, and our biggest thing about venomous is reproducing.
To us, the answer is limited importation done responsibly, and then obviously let them be in the private sector.
I'll give you $45,000 for that snake right now.
Shot down, not chance.
Okay, at least I can say I offered that much money. Tell me about the snake, tell me how it stands out. I love the iridescence.
So this is an ocelot reticulated python. It's
Okay.
a single recessive mutation that originated in central Java. They took the wild-caught male and bred him at the Prestasi farm in Indonesia to an orange glow female. A bunch of those hets came in the country in 2012. And I got a pretty good-sized group of those hets. And the project just proved out in 2018. And so these are the front wave of some of the oldest ones ever produced. Pretty neat project. They start off kind of charcoal gray when they're born. And retics get better and better and better looking as they mature. So all of these silvers and blues have come in since he was young. He was like real dark charcoal grayish almost color. This right here is a group of his offspring. So that's what they look like in the heterozygous.
Okay, so what are my chances of paying off my student loans of getting 2 of those, growing them up?
Man, they're available. That's why we're here. They actually sold some this morning already.
I do really hate student loans. You had brain surgery, and then you had a pandemic. Over the past 2 years, what's something that you just, not even in just animals, but in life, that you've gained like an appreciation for?
The outdoors. Oh my goodness. I was always kind of an outdoorsman before all this, and then gyms closed, everything closed. I went outside. I either was in the snake room or I was climbing up mountains and just being outdoors and enjoying it, and just being part of nature that way. So
during 2020, he was working on his 2021 summer bod. Like, amazing.
So much going on at JKR. The 2021 season is going to be amazing. I mean, ridiculously amazing. We're so excited. We've got so many cool things coming down the pipeline.
Right. I can tell you're giddy already.
Oh yeah.
You're like if you only knew.
Maybe some more Wookiee Clown stuff. Definitely more Dreamsicle stuff. Maybe some more Starburst stuff. A little bit of everything.
Right.
It's gonna be on all levels.
My questions for you is like stuff like Pompeii. Where'd you come up with the name? Like, what was the inspiration?
Right. I think initially we just thought like that animal that was so red. So we thought what would be a cool angle for that. And then we initially thought Magma Project would be cool for the red stripe clown. And then we thought, well, this one's so much better than the Magma, but same project, what's the ultimate, volcano, Pompeii? So that's what kind of, and it just seemed like it made sense. Just keep finding new angles, new ways, and it seems endless, absolutely endless. And whenever we think we'd like, not sure what we do next, something pops out and gives us a whole nother angle, a whole nother thing to go on. So,
was there anything you want to tease about?
What were we gonna make that I don't know about? That's what I want to tease about.
You never know,
we're
so
make
make
some crazy stuff, but I don't even know what it is.
Who are you and what are you doing?
My name is Brian, and I'm with BRH Reptiles, and checking out the show here in NARBC.
All right, so right before I got my truck, this man released his Iron Man truck video, and I loved it. I loved watching it, and it made me want to spend so much money.
Dude.
How's it holding up? How's your truck doing?
Amazing, dude. So, I don't even know where to start, man. I mean, obviously I'm a big Iron Man fan, I'm a big Ford Raptor fan. You put 2 of them together, dude, that's the whole world.
Well, forgive him about the Ford, I'm a Chevy guy.
If you ever want to go out and do some man stuff, dude, the Ford Raptor's where it's at.
I mean, as far as climbing, yeah, it does different kinds of crawling than Jeep does.
Yeah.
And so it's totally different.
Just for off-road, that's what it is. And that's it. Other than that, it can't pull anything, it can't really do anything, just basically off-road.
Just off-road.
Yeah.
Now, do you do it for herping at all?
So we ended up getting like this big old Baja lights, like on the, oh my gosh, so we have 6 LPs in the front, and then we have 2 LP4s in the top. So I mean, dude, it's literally like freaking Iron Man.
See, and he does it right, because you can always tell a mall crawler when they have the bar across the top, and like as soon as you hit dirt, white out. You can't see anything.
So the funny thing is, man, I never, when I saw the bars and everything like that, I used to always think like, man, is it just for looks because it looks cool? But then when we're going and the way it kicks up when the dust is kicking in and you throw that on there, dude, it's like goes through anything, dude.
Oh yeah, no,
it's insane.
And that's why I like ambers, because when I go for salamanders.
Oh yeah, without ambers, dude, you won't be able to see anything.
Oh,
ambers is ambers, now those really do work.
So when I'm going for salamanders, and like in Texas, when it's real hot, and then it rains, and like you can see the rain coming up, like misting off the ground, you'll find salamanders on the right road any day. It's amazing.
Really?
That's why I love ambers, because when I want salamanders, that's where I go to find them. So, huge fan. Anyway, this guy was a huge inspiration for me, like planning out my truck. So I've got a herping truck video coming soon for this spring.
So sick.
I'm so excited. Like Brent has his own one with Venom Life, and like everything that he keeps his in for like commercial venomous snake stuff. You released yours, and it was one way and the other, and I was like, okay, where am I gonna fit in all of this? This is amazing. Well, of course you guys know where to find them, but say it anyway.
Yeah, it's not, man. All of my handles, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, always evolving pythons.
Perfect.
And always, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Awesome. It was good to see you. See you at the auction.
All right, we'll start that box out at $25.
What does it smell like?
50 right here, 75 right here, 100 right here.
Smells good.
125, Andy, leave her 150.
I knew in order to make this NARBC different, I would need to do something bold and something that's not for myself.
I'm kind of nervous. There's a lot of people here.
All right, guys, shut up. This is important. Brent, stand up. All right, listen. If I told you $200 right now would save Brent's life, well, hold on. Let's get somebody people care about. Chris, stand up. So, if I told you $200 would save Chris's life, a lot of people go, yeah. But if I told you that a lot of people are dying and need a lot of people to donate $200, a lot of people tend to be less inclined to do that. Brent, come here.
No, we don't care about you.
$200 saves a life with the Asclepius Snakebite Foundation, so today I'm saving a life and giving a $200 donation. I want that table standing up. Who's gonna match me? What this money goes to, it provides anti-venom for those who need it in Ghana. Literally in impoverished countries, it only takes $200 for anti-venom to prevent snakebite from killing somebody. If they're the sole provider for their family, it affects the whole family. $200 buys anti-venom to save a life. Magic, two people right there. Two more people, stand up. Miguel, Magic, right there, stand up.
What my one contribution did was something I never could have imagined. In about 15 minutes, we raised a little over $3,500 for the Asclepius Snakebite Foundation. Now call this clickbait if you want, but what this foundation does is real. I'm going to link them down below so you can look more into the foundation, and if you so decide, donate yourself.
That's all I need, just walk up to them. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot.
I'm gonna light up the sky, gonna play it strong, 'cause I've got that fire inside, lighting up my heart.
Top floor of the Sheraton. It's nice up here. Got the pool way down there. Got Hurricane Harbor right there. It's a good time.
If you're ever scared or worried that you're just one person and can't make a change, think again. Sometimes all that's needed to make a difference is for somebody to stand up and call for change. The world is full of amazing people who want to make the world around them a better place, and sometimes all they need is somebody to wake them up and show them how.